equations. Solve. Solve for x1. The modulus of x plus 1 is equal to -10. 2, negative modulus of 3x minus 7 is equal to the square root of 3 plus 3x plus 1. 3, 4x minus 1 over 2x plus 3 is greater or equal to 0. Okay, solutions. For question 1, the solution set is empty because the modulus can never be equal to negative. And for question 2, the solution set is empty because the positive root can never give us a negative number. And then we move to question 3. 4x minus 1 over 2x plus 3 is greater or equal to 0. This implies that you get 4x minus 1 and equate it to 0. So you get x is equal to 1 over 4. And down, you get 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. And so x is -3 over 2. Then you go to a table, -3 over 2 is here. +1 over 4 is here. You draw lines down, and block like this, And then you block here. Then we put 4x minus 1. We block. Then we put 2x plus 3. We block. And then we put 4x minus 1 over 2x plus 3. Then pick a number less than -3 over 2. Then pick -10. A number in between 0, a number bigger than 1 over 4, you can pick 1. Then now we substitute -10 in the function. 4x minus 1, we'll get 4 -10 minus 1. This is going to be -41. This number is negative. Then we put 0, 4, 0 minus 1, we get -1. This is negative. We put 1, 4 by 1 minus 1, this is 3, which is positive. The second line, you have 2 -10 plus 3. This is -20 plus 3. The number is -17. You are interested in the negative.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
I'm a bit behind on the -10, 0, and 1 you've put on top of the.
Those are numbers that you pick yourself. Less than the critical number -3 over 2. In between -3 over 2 and 1 over 4. And greater than 1 over 4.
Okay.
Those are random corrections. Then the second one, 2 multiplied by 0 plus 3. we get 3, which is positive, and then 2 multiplied by 1 plus 3, we get 5, which is positive. Now we multiply negative times negative. Negative times negative, we get positive. And negative times positive, we get negative. Positive times positive, we get positive. The question demands for greater or equal to 0. A number that is greater or equal to 0 should be positive or neutral. So the solution set for that matter, the solution set is the set is equal to from negative infinity all the way up to the number negative 3 over 2 that was obtained by solving for x on the function. Because it came from the piece in the denominator, we will never have it included. And then union, we are now looking for the other plus. The other plus is starting after 1 over 4 all the way up to the infinite. Because 1 over 4 is coming from the numerator and equal is here. This means that we have to include 1 over 4 like this. So this is the solution set. Questions in order.
I'm kind of left the question.
Huh?
The question. How did you find out? Do you know that the was concluded?
The rest of equal allows you to include. Hello?
Why is 1 and 2 empty?
Why 1 and
2.
why question 1 and 2 the solution sets are empty?
Yes.
Because we are saying the modulus can never give us a negative number. And also the positive root can never give us a negative number. Do you understand? What we are simply saying is that if you are given negative 10, this cannot give you this value. This is not true. What is true is the modulus of negative 10 is equal to 10. So if I see a negative on the other side, and the other side I'm seeing modulus, then it's not possible. Just like the positive root of 4 cannot be equal to negative 2. That's why the root we are saying the solution set there is empty.
Oh,
What is the difference between equations and inequalities? Equations, the difference is that equations use equal. Inequalities use greater or equal to, greater, less or equal to, less. That is the difference. And because of that, for inequality, you do not cross multiply. Because if I'm dividing by a negative number, the inequality will change. And if I'm multiplying by a negative number, the inequality will change again. So if there's a variable and you cross multiply anyhow, or divide anyhow, you may not know that what you're dividing with is actually negative for you to alter the inequality under discussion. Can I take questions from you? What was the question? Even outside this, you can ask. Just ask nice or bad question.
Please limit to say how you put it. Yes.
Okay. Number 3. Since the question is asking for negative, we'll go for the positive ones. We have the table. If we can go for the table, go for the positive ones, because the ones that are busy. So doing so, we're saying since this is happening up to 4 this is happening all the way after. So do that, pick the positive ones.
Oh, I've seen it.
That's so. If you can see anything wrong there, you have to see something wrong. How can the positive differ from negative now? It's not possible. I've demonstrated it. You cannot have a positive root giving a negative number. It's a positive root and it's giving a negative number. That's why I said there's no such a thing.
Why did you exclude negative real value in the question set?
Because it's in the denominator.
Alright.
And what then if that negative 10 there was positive? We could have said, if it was positive, we would have said x plus 1. If this was the case, we say plus minus x plus 1 is equal to 10. So we have x plus 1 is 10, or negative x plus 1 is 10. And then you solve for it. So you find x is equal to 9, or x is equal to.
So I can't get you.
But you're loud enough, sir. You're audible now.
Yeah, you're audible enough.
I'll increase a bit. So then we could say that x is equal to 11. X is equal to negative 11 like this.
Sir.
Hello.
I didn't get your explanation on the exclusion of -3/2 and the selection of that solution set.
Let's start from -3/2. If we include it, what we'll have is 4 multiplied by -3/2 minus 1 over 0. This number is undefined. So we are trying to avoid the 0 in the denominator. Then we don't include it. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Secondly, how do you choose? The question is saying greater or equal to 0. And that is greater than 0 is positive. I ask you a question. Is -2 greater than 0?
No,
So
it's not bigger than 0. It's less than 0.
So we don't take it. This is less. The question is asking for greater. So greater, there must be positives. Positives are greater than 0. That's why I get the positive.
But sir, there is greater or equal to 0.
That's why I've included 1 over 4, which can make it 0.
So what if it was less than 0?
Then you get a negative. So you get from -3 over 2 to 1 over 4.
Are you done, sir? I am expecting a certain question from this topic.
Yeah,
Sorry?
you can ask that question.
Okay. I was expecting a question can give us that below the modules that can take like the section of the class. I don't have a question that I just saw it somewhere, and I'm very sure that we may have such a question kindly. I like it.
But this one from the question I read. One question.
Yeah. That person asking is 700. So
700.
the question was done. I think I took advantage in the quiz last year. So solve it. Using for x, example 4. I can say is f of x is equal to x plus 1. So we have this. You can do this. You get this first. This one. We are saying this is equal to x plus 1 if x plus 1 is greater than equal to 0. And it is equal to negative x plus 1 if x plus 1 is less than 0. By definition. You can as well say this is the same as x plus 1 is equal to x plus 1 with x is greater than 1 and x plus 1 x less than 1. That's what the inequality formation, right? Then you also say x minus 3 is equal to x minus 3 if x is greater than 0. You say minus x plus 3 if x minus 3 is less than 0. So that not x minus 3 is greater or equal to 30 if x is less than 0. This is x minus 3. Yeah, full number of -1. Let's start with x plus 1. X is less than x greater or equal to -1. In ready, greater or equal to constant. The function is x plus 1. Then down, when x is less than -1, then -1, the function is x minus 1.
Sir. Sir, so to distribute you add plus 10.
If you go to number, this set of x plus 1 has been defined as x plus 1 for values of x greater than -1. That's defined as negative x minus 1 for values of x less than -1. So on the number line, we'll break the number into 2 pieces. One going to the right of -1, where we'll pick x plus 1. The other one to the left of -1, where the function is negative x minus 1. So that in blue, we go to x plus 3 and go to x to 3 itself when x is bigger or equal to 3. The model of x minus 3 is just x minus 3. And when x is less than 3, we get the function negative x. So we have this percent here. What we want to do now? What you want to do now is equal to how many intervals we have? we have the first interval, x less than -1. We also have the second, so this is the first interval that we have up here. The second one is from -1 less of x, which is less than 3. And then the fourth one, starting from 3, going this side. So say x is greater or equal to 3. Now, in these pieces, when x is less than -1, how many lines are we seeing in this region here? So we're talking about this region. This region up to here. -1 going this side. We have this line, the red one. We also have this green line here, or the blue one. So we have this blue line. We also have this line in this region. Now this red line is coming from the function -x minus 1. And the blue one is coming from the function -x plus 3. You add the functions because they are being added. That's why I put it past that region. When you look at the second region, from -1 to 3, we have this red line and this blue one. Red is now x plus 1, plus the blue remains -x plus 3. This has come from -1 to 3. We have take this one and this one. This one and this one. I think like this. X plus 1 and then x plus 1. Then this region now, this red line and this blue. The red line is x plus 1, which is x plus 1. The blue one is but the fine x plus x, and then x is x, 1 plus 2 is 4. When you put x, just like that. And then we'll have x minus 2, x zeta over 2. Then let's get the function. -1 equals to 3. When x is greater or equal to 3, the function is x minus 2. So the first number has 2 is the same thing. So f of 3 will give us 2 multiplied by 3 minus 2, which is 6 minus 2, which is equal to 4. So therefore, then you pick any number that is bigger than 3 because x should be bigger than 3. So any number bigger than 3 can be 4. So that will be 2 by 4 minus 2, that is 8 minus 2, which is equal to 6. And then from -1 to +3, the function is 4. So over here, you can put it. The function include the left is equal. The function is 4. 4. So let's go to step 9. Yes. When x is less than -1, we are using the function -2x plus 2. What is f of -1? That is -2 by -1 plus 2. Giving us 2 plus 2, which is 4. So we get 4. But we're not supposed to include it like here. -1 included it using the second function. So when you pick any number that is less than -1, say -2, and say -2 by -2 plus 4. 2 plus 2. This will be 4 plus 2, which is 6. 6 is bigger than 4. It means that the graph is going upwards. It will not be nice to switch to this. Can you forget about this? It's nice. Then we keep it. So this is fines. You can write out of it. The bad part is that going for such kind of questions, you may end up having I don't have answer correctly and manage to answer as far as time is concerned. So you take out of the time. Let's say I attempt this question. Let it be your last question. So that you're not even worried if they say time up. Just I know it. Go through this.
Then
Okay. The is happy to explain most of the bad things. My but I didn't teach this in can this is that is the question. What's the point? Miss it on the time. So present it again on Friday. One there. Just one A or just one B. Question one apart from problem. In all of them, they all just since you have the solutions, going to be nice. It's not for the test. I'll send you all the solutions for the solutions. Ah, I've sent you already. Yeah. You already have them.
Some of us don't let.
You don't have
Sir.
just scroll in the group. You know?
Sir, me, I'm lost.
That's it.
Waiting for me, sir.
On Wednesday and the Thursday, we won't talk about this. On Friday, we will talk about it again. And maybe it will be a bit light now. For today, it will just be just for the
The other group,
Zoom setup.